Look at those Staffordshire oatcakes made. They look tremendous. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're in Staffordshire. We're making Staffordshire oatcakes. Now this dates back to the 18th century and probably before that, and definitely in the Potteries regions of Staffordshire. The oatcake was a bit of a staple, you know. Agricultural, miners. The oatcake can be used for sweet or savoury fillings. It's completely different to the Scottish and Irish oatcakes, which are a little bit more like a biscuit. This is more like a pancake. So to get this started then, I've actually ground up some quick oats. I've just put them in the grinder, ground them up. I need oatmeal. I've got my oatmeal there. So we're going to mix the oatmeal with some flour, mix up a wet ingredient with some yeast, and we are going to let it rest for an hour. Let's show you how to do it. Come on. So we're going to chuck all the dry ingredients together first. I've got some flour in there, look. We're not going to sieve it. I'm going in there with my oatmeal. I'm going in there with about half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of salt. That's up to you. I want to be adding about a teaspoon of sugar, and we want to be going in there with some yeast. Now this is instant yeast. We want to be going in there with about a teaspoon of instant yeast. Now you could rehydrate the yeast and set it off actually in the milk and water before adding to this if you so wished. That's up to you. What we're going to do is give that a little stir around. Let's get that incorporated in there. And you can already tell that this is going to be quite a substantial pancake or oatcake. It is quite thick. So we want a little well there, look. And we're going to go in there with our milk. And we're going to go in there with our water. Now you could gradually add all this if you so wanted. But you know, we're going to mix it all anyway. So just get it mixed in there into a nice lump-free batter. And then we're just going to leave it to stand for an hour. So there we are, that's our batter. I'm just going to cover that and we're going to leave it for an hour. Let the yeast do all its thing in there, and then we're ready to actually cook it in the pan. Now I'm sure there'll be many variations to how to cook the Staffordshire oatcake and how the ingredients are put together. If you have a different recipe, feel free to let me know. Also, anybody out there with any traditional type recipes, I am more than welcome to suggestions. I think we need to preserve all the traditional recipes of the UK. Definitely. Okay, we're just going to leave this for an hour. That's it. Right, there we go. There's our oatcake mix. Let's have this off. That's got quite a nice little bubble on there. I think what we're going to do is we're going to just give that a little mix just in case the oats have actually dropped through to the bottom. Oh, that's a real batter, that one. Now this is a straightforward cook, just like any normal pancakes. That's what makes this a great recipe. We're going in there with some butter. Turn it down a minute. Watch, the pan's warmed up, we don't need it that high. So we're going to cook it just like a pancake. It's going in there and it's going to be swirled around the pan. Now I don't hold any hope for the first one like any pancake. It's probably way too thick, too stodgy, too much butter. We'll have a see and we'll take it out. Should be okay. Got some nice little bubbles popping on there, look. That looks great. I probably hit that up with too much butter actually, so the next one will probably be better. I was aiming on the side of actually cooking a heavy, stodgy pancake. Loads of bubbles appearing all over like you would get on a crumpet. I like it. Let's have that over. Oh yes, please. I know now. Fill it full of cheese, fill it full of any savoury stuff. Superb. So let's give it a couple of minutes on that side. We're going to flip it back. And you know, people are going to say, oh, you only flip once, you know, but flip it as many times as you like. You know, you want to cook your pancake. Want a bit of colour on both sides. This looks tremendous. Quite thick too. I like it. Looking forward to cooking a couple more. Master the art of this Staffordshire oatcake. Oh, now. Oh, I'm into this. Okay, let's have that first one off there. First pancake, usually rubbish. Only a little bit this time. Just get some fat round that pan. Oh, they look fantastic. These just look absolutely fantastic. Oh, just like regular pancakes, but heavier. Okay, I don't think we're going to do any more after this one. We'll just taste test those with some cheese in. There we have it. That will do nicely. All we got to do now is plate some up with some grated cheese and give it a taste test. Now you could eat these with just butter on, you know. So if we just put a smearing of butter in there, oh look at that melting in there. And we give that a rolling over. Oh, let's do another one. Whew, they're hot these. Little bit of cheese. Oh, there we go. Whew, another one. More cheese. Let's make them savoury and not sweet. Look at those Staffordshire oatcakes made. They look tremendous. We're just going to have to get stuck in and give them a taste test. Now we know what they're going to be like. They're going to be like pancakes, but with an oaty flavour. Oh, come on. The best part of this cooking channel is trying some of these traditional. Very oaty, very nice. It's a bit like porridge. It has the same taste as porridge, but in a pancake. That is delicious. Savoury. Oh, it's going to be like porridge with cheese in. Look in there. Oh, that is wonderful. You know, I've got some nice sharp cheddar cheese in there. That is delicious. That is really delicious. That is a tradition worth keeping alive. That is superb. That is awesome. That is traditional Staffordshire oatcakes made. I hope you like what we're doing. Don't forget, smash that like and subscribe, share with your friends, all that kind of stuff. Catch you in the next video.